Alright guys, now it's time for the Paclock opening. I'm going to take my time just doing as good of a review as I can on this because, well, Paclock cared enough to send me a care package, and they took the time out of their, I'm sure, busy schedule to get me some free locks. So I owe it to them to do as fair and decent of a job as possible. I'm going to use my dirty Laguli here. And first impressions on the packaging is awesome. You know, they packaged it up real nice, and I'm not going to show you, but they stuck a waybill to the side. Got one of my hairs there, which really helps if ever gets lost in shipping or something like that, to have an extra waybill on the side. And yeah, it's clearly marked with everything, and looks good so far. And we got a nicely packaged box. It looks like I opened it upside down, but that's alright. We got a Paclock 900, which looks big. It's a pretty heavy package too for only 3 locks in here. I say only in the sense of that it's heavy. 3 locks is way more than I was expecting. A 70mm disc padlock, maximum security disc lock, and a 100A. So that's what's in there. And we're going to open up these one by one. We'll go from smallest to biggest, I guess. Start with the disc lock. This is the 70mm Pro disc lock from Paclock, and I haven't had much hands-on with Paclock yet. They don't sell a lot of them around here, and I wonder why. Because you know, they seem like pretty well-made locks. Even the old one that I had without the security pins was a well-made lock. Alright. I'm pussyfooting here trying to save the box. I like boxes too, though, kind of advertisement and so forth. Alright, let's cut it open. Whoa, that's a bidding. Look at that. And our selling features on this, what is this? This lock can only be opened by a key with the same code. If a key with a different code opens this lock, Paclock will replace your lock and give you $100. Well, that's pretty cool. So we got pick and bump resistant, stainless steel welded seams, and a 6-pin cylinder. That is pretty awesome. And the seam on this is pretty much seamless, guys. I don't know if you could see that. I'll see if I can focus in on there. That is pretty much seamless. Yeah, I can't see any seam there. It's very well done. Very well done. So that is the disc lock. Man, that's nice looking. Works really good too. So, yeah, crazy key. Looks like a standard American, like F-style. Alright, so that's the disc lock. Let's check out this. This is the 100A. So I believe this is like their aluminum equivalent. It's got my name on it. Property of Harley Ross. That is awesome. Oh, thanks, guys. Wow. And it's like a 5-pin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless that first one is a pin. I don't think it is. Yeah, it works pretty good. Ball bearing retention. It looks a lot like a what is it, a 1305 American? Padlock USA, so that is awesome. Wow. PO is the keyway, and it looks like a standard American. So I believe they gave me standard American keyways so I could compare it to a standard American. So that is the 100A, and our selling features for this one are on here somewhere. Manufactured by a small business family that employs disabled and disadvantaged workers. Well, that's pretty cool, guys. Future padlocks. Yeah, it doesn't really say, but you know, we can all assume that it's the American equivalent, but you can replace the shackle, which is pretty cool. I like the color too. It's a nice color blue. Blue's one of my favorite colors, if not the favorite color to wear and have. And my favorite color is green, but blue is actually my favorite color for things. Yeah, it works nice. Works really good. Removable core. We'll get into that sooner or later. And last but not least, definitely not least because it's the biggest one and probably going to be my favorite, is the Paclock 900 with a 1-inch shackle. And yeah, no other real advertisement on the box about the lock itself, but well, let's get into it and we'll see what we can tell from it. And that's not a downside either, not having the information on the box, because you're buying a lock, you probably know much about it already. So yeah, this is a another American-like lock, hardened steel, American F-style keyway, and yeah, not too drastic of a bitting, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pin on this one, so that's alright. Ooh, yeah, got some pretty good core spring pressure there, which makes a lock a lot harder to pick when you got to fight that spring pressure. Oh wow, yeah, that's nice. So far, my first impressions, just by the physical nature of the locks, without picking them, just looking at them, these are quite substantial locks. If you could feel this this 900, it is very, very heavy and beefy, solid. The finish is like a brush finish. It looks pretty cool. No actual advertisement on the lock, which I kind of prefer sometimes, but in my collection I'd like it to say Paclock on there, like this one does. But you know, a lot of companies don't like having the product name on the lock. It gives criminals an advantage because they can just go look up that lock and see what they might be able to do with it. So having a no name is not always a bad thing. But other than looking at the key, you can't tell it's a Paclock. And same as, actually no, this Disc Pro does not say Paclock on it, but it says Disc Pro C506-1000 70mm. So it also doesn't say Paclock. You know, again, not a downfall, not a downside, but in my collection I like them to say what they are on them. So I'm looking at my hundreds of locks, I don't have to remember which one's which, but that has nothing to do with security or anything. Alright guys, so that's what Paclock sent me. There's quite a bit of niceness there, and I'm already 10 minutes in this video, so I'm not going to pick one right now, but I will get at these in short order, guys, one after the other. I'll do a separate review on each one and maybe compare them to other like ones that I have around. Alright guys, that's what Paclock sent me, and Paclock, thank you very much for sending me these locks. You can look forward to my review on each of these three. So far I'm pretty impressed with the packaging. I'm pretty impressed with the packaging of the individual locks and the shipping packaging, and I'm pretty impressed with the actual physical characteristics of the locks. They're very nice looking, they're very secure looking, and They look like they would be at least comparable to Americans, if not maybe even better. I mean, with bidding like that, man. So I'll get at them, guys, one at a time, and I look forward to that. Later.